Friends and family, welcome to Bemusing Bill. Glad you guys are here because this is another Asaf Avidan. And let me see if I can say this name properly, the name of the song. Anagnorisis. Anagnorisis. And maybe I'm saying that wrong, and hopefully Asaf himself will help me because I'm not really sure. This is a special. Now, this is a request from my dear sister Renat, and I appreciate you. I love you. My heart goes out to you. Yes, this is my sister Renat's request for Asaf, and she wanted this little video clip to be put in first so we get an understanding of the song. Now, on this channel, I do words and music, as you guys know. So after we check out the this little clip, and then we check out the video itself, which is really cool because it's live from the Acropolis. Okay, that's really cool. I've done a couple other songs from this venue. It's awesome. His band is awesome. It's such an incredible place. I couldn't even imagine like I don't even know the utopia of seeing Asaf Avidan in person in a place like the Acropolis in this ancient amphitheater. To see him playing live, oh my God, I that would be it. After that, whatever else happens in life, it'll never ever get to that level. That's just unbelievable. So I'll have the links for both of these videos down below, of course, for you guys to do the support thing and the love. All right, so let's pull up the old screen here. And kids, let's check this out before we buckle up. We're just going to chill out right now and listen to the man himself and this gorgeous horse he's leading to the camera.
Anagnorisis is a term coined by Aristotle from his thesis.
Oh, that reminds me, actually. Let me see this first before I do that. Guess what? Oh, that's the lyrics. I decided to say, well, what the hell does this word mean? So I don't look like a total fool here. And I'm sure he's going to talk about it. It sounds like he was just about to. Anagnorisis is a term from ancient Greek tragedy that refers to the critical moment of recognition or discovery. It occurs when a character makes a significant realization, often leading to a change from ignorance to knowledge. I think that's also known as an epiphany. Maybe I'm off on that. But, it could be, and it could be that epiphany sounds a lot better than anagnorisis. You know what I mean? I don't know, maybe. But anyway, I wanted to pull that up just as like, look, I'm with you guys, I'm trying to go from ignorance to knowledge. So that's what I'm doing here. All right, let's listen to the man himself.
Anagnorisis is a term coined by Aristotle from his thesis Poetics about Greek drama, but also about art and its moral place in human society. And it refers to that moment in a character's arc when there's a revelation of self. The character understands something about her or himself that he didn't know before and changes the outcome of the continuation of the story. So going through this elastic period of this year of going from my 30s into 40, ticking down into my midlife crisis, and always thinking about, oh, that's a turning point in one's life where you go from your first half to your second half of life. And also just taking a vacation away from everything and having the time, and the story with the wolf and everything together just became this, It felt like a turning point, but the idea of anagnorisis, of one strong moment that completely changes me, was so foreign to me, really. Like, I couldn't relate to it. Life just didn't feel that way. It works well in talking about drama and writing drama.
Right.
But life is not that. Life felt to me and feels to me like a nebulous, mutating, shifting amorphic thing. And every time I try to pinpoint, to put a lens on one thing, I knew I'm missing out on all the other things. And not only that, it just felt that every time I'm looking at something, everything changes around it and in it. And so the idea of anagnorisis is almost ironic to me. I don't really feel there is a moment of change, but the moment of change, the moment of realization, the moment of truth of self is that there is no truth of self. And it's not because I felt that as I was struggling to write, because I was really struggling to write this time, to write something that was original for myself and interesting to myself and felt honest, I kept on feeling that every time I dig deeper and deeper and deeper and lower myself from the stratosphere of superficiality and go down, I felt that things get more confused and more amorphous and more abstract. And in the beginning, I kept on hating myself for not seeing the structure inside the chaos. And it took me a long time. My anagnorisis was to realize that structure is a lie, that art is always a lie because it imposes structure upon chaotic life. And so that's the anagnorisis, that you can never really depict existence in an honest way. You always have to lie because the depiction of itself, the art, the form, is in and of itself some kind of fallacy.
Okay, there you go. Anagnorisis. Thank you, Asaf. I appreciate that. Let's go to the next here. That should be right there. And thank you, Nancy, for lining this up for me, because Renat said it was at a specific time, you know, because this is the whole concert. It's almost 2 hours. And this falls almost dead center of that time. All right. So, and this is live in 2022. And I think we are now ready to go. We have a background now from Asaf himself. Very interesting point. So, you know, I think that, yeah, he's right. I think life is far more amorphous. It's just, it's a constantly changing. Who you are is an evolving, changing organism. I mean, just the way the entire planet does that too. Even on a much slower level, everything is like that. But there's always those moments of those anagnorisis that you know, have that moment of clarity that brings you from the ignorance to the knowledge, and then things get chaotic again. It's a cycle, you know. So let's check out the song, then we'll check out the lyrics. Kids, buckle up, let's do it. Look at this place. Freaking gorgeous. That's so cool.
Finally, it's clear. It's always been you. Rain starts to fall. Follow it up to where it began.
Wow, I'm sorry. My hands are so nervous. I can't do shit. It's crazy. Stop it. Behave.
I love it. What's the best way to you know, to fix the problem is to just address the problem. And you know, isn't that great? I just think it's great. I've never seen Asaf do this before. This is the first. And I love that he's comfortable doing this, you know. Oh, yeah, be professional and the show must go on and you just do your thing. And he didn't have to stop. You know, honestly, he didn't have to stop. I don't think anybody would have really noticed, and I'm sure he would have just pushed through it. But the fact that he opens up about it, oh, he's such a great dude, you know, just so great. And yeah, things happen on stage all the time. most of the time, most people don't even notice. If you do notice, it's probably because you've been watching the video over and over again, and now you're starting to pick up little things. And you're like, oh, did that break? Did he just break a string, or you know what I mean? Like you notice those little things, and it's just great for him to pull this out and be like, my hand.
I'm sorry. My hands are so nervous. I can't do shit. It's crazy. Stop it!
He's yelling.
By the power of Athena. I'm sorry. Thank you. It is. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. You got a standing ovation.
Thank you very much. Thank you, gods, for this humbling experience. It's been a dream of mine to play here for forever, but it's been about 4 years that we've been actively working on it, and this is pretty incredible. I'm trying to enjoy it, but I'm enjoying it, but my hands are like, this is crazy. So I need to calm down. Thank you.
I mean, you know, like I've heard this from so many musicians. You know, I get it to a small degree. To a small degree, if I was playing a place that I had gone to, you know, and I remember playing L'Amour's in Brooklyn, a place that I had seen so many bands, and I think that's what it was. Is when I finally was actually up on that stage. You know, that feeling like, oh my God, right? So I can't even imagine if now you're playing at Carnegie Hall, or you're playing Radio City Music Hall, or Madison Square Garden, or some of these, you know, huge places where I have such a reputation or whatever, that, you know, you feel like as a performer, like, holy cow, I'm really here. I'm on the stage looking down. It's a feeling that I can share with Asaf. But in this context, I mean, this is nothing compared to and all the places I spoke of. This incredible ancient amphitheater. That's just so incredible. I don't blame him one bit for that nervous energy.
So I need to calm down. Thank you.
Finally it's clear, it's always been you. Rain starts to fall, follow it up to where it begins, deep down the ocean.
Oh, that's cool. He's got a splitter.
Love is away. Love is away. Around our bodies. And no.
She's playing keyboards too. Okay, I didn't notice the keyboard before. So yeah, he's got his voice going through some kind of modulator. It looks like it's under one microphone. So it's doing his natural voice, but it's also putting another track under that where it's changed the pitch of his voice, and then she's also doing another layer to that too. And that's the thing with Asaf is that how masterful he is at layering everything. All the music that you're hearing here, the what the drummer is doing, what the keyboards are doing. This is all stuff he could do all this by himself because of loops and the way he's got it arranged. So he's the master of layering so many instruments, including his voice and other voices, and just brilliance here.
Rain starts to fall, drowning my body. I swim to you. How long has it been? Torment inside me, sleeping away. Love is away.
All the layers.
Love is away. Around our bodies. Love is away. Love is away. Inside our bodies.
Wow. I have to stop it there. I mean, he might say something afterward. If they go into another song, then I'll have to stop. Yes. All right. Now, very, very beautiful song. Beautiful. The way it's arranged, and it's just a masterpiece. Just so brilliant. Let me get these lyrics now because there's so many great lines I heard in there. I mean, there's a melancholy and a sadness to it, just based on music wise. When you just hear something, you're already experiencing the emotions that's coming from the music, and it really has to do with what key signature it's in, and then believe me, that makes a big difference. If you want something happy or bold or epic, you want to use a major key, and if you wanted more sad or melancholy or thought provoking, you might want to use a minor key. It's stuff like that. You can just feel that his gorgeous voice in that just sucks you right into it, brings you on this ride. It feels like you're just floating on a cloud. All right, let's see what the man says. Finally, it's clear. It's always been you. Rain starts to fall. And by the way, finally, it's clear. And now that we know the definition of the word, it's always been you. Rain starts to fall. Follow it up to where it begins. Deep in the ocean, love is a wave around our bodies. Anagnorisis. See, I'm not going to say this now. You know why? Because I'm reading it. You ever do that? You can say it easily. You say a word that, everyone's got like one of those words that you could just say it. But if you actually have to read it, your brain, like, it's all, you're right. And all of a sudden you just can't say the damn word. I don't know why that is. Agnorosis. All right. Finally, I know, drenched to the bone, what you call home. What you call home, I call redemption. Oh, come on, brother. Peripetia. Peripetia. Why have I heard that before? Hold on a second now. You know what we got to do. We got to do some learning. Peripetia. Peripetia is a sudden and unexpected reversal of circumstance or situation. A sudden change in a story which results in a negative reversal of circumstances, also known as the turning point, the place in which the tragic protagonist's fortune changes from good to bad. I love this stuff. I love learning this. This is so cool. And thank you again, Asaf, for such education. No, this is great. I do take these words seriously, even if I cannot pronounce them. That makes me more determined to learn them. You know what I mean? It always ends bad. So now we know, right? This time it won't end. Rain starts to fall, which is, he says that earlier on too. Drowning my body, I swim to you. How long has it been dormant inside me, sleeping away? Rain starts to fall, drowning my body. I swim to you. How long has it been dormant inside me, sleeping away? Meaning love? Love is a wave. Around our bodies, love is a wave. Inside our bodies. Anagnorisis. Agnorosis. Damn. Renat, I love you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much you have no idea how much you enrich my life. Not only your friendship and you just as a great person, but the so at a loss of words here. Just the whole experience of Asaf has been such a fulfilling event in my life. I just cannot believe that this person exists in this world, It's just amazing. What an incredible song. I absolutely love this song. Absolutely. What do you guys think? I'd love to hear your thoughts down below in the comments, Till the next time, be good to yourselves, be good to each other. Renat, I love you. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.